Hey guys, and welcome back to the world's greatest show. A country so exceptional it decided to slash its own wrists. And welcome back to By Any Means Necessary. Thank you so much for all of your messages that you sent me, and a special thanks here to everyone who has signed up to my channel. I feel so blessed with so much people that have signed up, so thank you so much for that. I'll answer as many of your messages as I can, but I will like all your messages for definite, even the ones who disagree with me. I don't know if you heard what Peter Bottomley has had to say. I think he's the. I'm sure he must be the father of the house or whatever. Quite sure he must be the father of the house. But you just wonder, yeah, who votes for these type of people? There's no sense of shame, no sense of irony, and you know what? They really don't give a fuck, right? They just really don't care. Like, they're just like, you know what? We can just whatever we want to do to these people, right? We can do to them, right? If we want to take them into a little room and just slap them about, then we can do that. If we want to, walk down the road and just kick them up the backside, then you know what? We can do that, right? They can come to your house as if you're a man, they can come to your house and you say, "Well, I'm taking your wife," and you say, "Well, is it just for the night, is it, or are you taking her for longer than that?" Like these people, yeah, they can just do anything they want, and they know they can say anything they want. Right? So Peter Bottomley, yeah, thinks that the MPs need a pay rise. He said that they're finding it hard to get by on the because it's 81,900 and something pounds. So let's just say 82 grand. They're finding it difficult to get by on the 82 grand. They find it difficult. The poor loves are finding it difficult. Yeah, the multi-millionaire MPs are finding it difficult to get by on 82 grand a year. Me, you know something, yeah? I find this quite funny, right? Because these are the people, right, who are taking £20 a week off the lowest earners in the country, right? And they're finding it difficult, right, to get by on a mere 82 grand. That must be nearly 5 or 6 times the minimum wage, right? 82 grand, and these people have the cheek, right, to because Peter Bottom said, "Oh, it's not me. I can perfectly get by on this money because he's a multimillionaire anyway. So of course he can." He can perfectly get by. So, but it's the others, the new intakes, all of them. They're coming to me and they're complaining about it, about they can't get to, with this money. So if they're finding it difficult, yeah, to live on like about 7.5 grand a month, they're finding it difficult to live on that. Do you think these people are openly taking the piss out of us? They're openly taking the piss out of us, right? Peter Bottomley thinks that an MP, right, should be on par with with a doctor. Like, well, you do, but Peter, you do realise, yeah, that an MP is an unskilled job. I mean, could you imagine, right, seeing that in the job centre, right? Unskilled labour, right? 82 grand a year, 12 weeks holiday, all the expenses you can handle. Could you imagine seeing that in the job centre? Would you go for that job? Unskilled. And this man thinks, right, that these people are on par with doctors, right, who go to university for 6 years. Do you know something, right? I know that these people know that you Brexiters and you Tories on benefits and you working class Tories, right? You know, I know that he knows that you're stupid. He knows you're stupid, man, because this is why you're voting for these people. Because you can't openly say shit like this. MPs need more money, right? When you've just taken £20 off the lowest earners. I bet he is even voted to take that money. I haven't checked actually. I should check that before I say it. But you know what? They had the majority anyway, didn't they? So let's just say that he probably went with it, right? This is like, seriously, these people. I don't even know how you manage to even look at these people, right? You know, and thinking that an MP, right, is on par with a doctor. I mean, he's got a whole hog and to say we're on par with surgeons. Just got all the way. These people, seriously, these people, they are something else. Yeah, they are something else. Right? To openly say this, right? To come out knowing, that it's at a stage, right, where you're just about to start getting like gas bills for £2,000 a year. Right? A new tax imposed on you. Right? Inflation flying up all over the place. Right? Petrol, diesel prices up. Food prices up, if you can find any food on the shelves. But all these things up. Right? And as I said to you before, right? You motherfuckers had a chance, yeah, to have a decent prime minister in this country, and you chose Bozo the Clown. What the fuck was you expecting? Wasn't you expecting people to start rubbing it in your face? You know what? I can't live on a mere 82 grand a year. How much do you live on, old fellow? Well, I'll get the minimum wage. Must be very nice, very good for you. I suppose must be very decent wage for you, very decent. Not them. Right? These guys are complaining about 80 motherfucking 2 grand a year. Seriously. And the thing is, they're saying it out loud. Right, remember with their expenses, right? With their expenses, what they get, these guys, these guys are probably pulling in, with their expenses over 200 grand a year, right? Quite easily, right? You look at their expenses, I guarantee you, right? They'll be charging for that, for everything, right down to, down to the paper clips. They'll be charging for fucking everything. And the reason I use paper clips? Because the only thing on Jeremy Corbyn's expenses, right, when they had all that expenses row, was fucking paper clips. That's all that was on his expenses. Right? But you guys want to vote for people, yeah, who will just, they will just rape the system, take every penny they can from the system. I'm telling you, this, right, Tory government and Boris Johnson, right, you Brexiters, you deserve this government. You deserve this. Right? Especially if you're on benefits or if you're a working class Tory, you deserve this shit. It serves you right. I'm only glad that I have to suffer in it with you. But you know something? It gives me a warm feeling knowing that, it's hurting you real hard. Right? That gives me a fucking warm feeling. So it serves you the fuck right. Good. Anyway, guys, this is By Any Means Necessary. I am the MC John Ribbs. It was really nice to speak to you guys. Comments below.